Dating as a guy nowadays is as competitive as ever, with the top 10 to 20% of guys getting the most of the female attention. It isn't enough just to work hard to ascend to this top percentile of men. You have to be smart and strategic about it too, identifying what attracts the specific type of girls you're interested in, or what attracts girls in your area, can give you the edge against your competition and help you focus your energy into what actually counts in being attractive to the girls you truly want. The first step in studying your competition is to identify the guys who are successful with the girls you would like to attract. The first way is in person. When you are out in public or going out at night to a bar or club, pay attention to girls who you are attracted to but are with guys. Normally, if you are trying to meet girls, you would ignore these girls who are probably unavailable. Although you won't necessarily be trying to approach these women, pay attention to the guys they are with. Pause. Take note of what they are wearing, how they carry themselves, and so on. If you are on Instagram and find a girl you aspire to be able to date, I suggest going through her following list and see what kind of guys she follows. Once you identify the guys who are winning with the girls you want, it becomes time to find actionable takeaways that you can apply to yourself in your efforts of improving your attractiveness to girls. If you are in person, take note of what kind of clothes they wear out and compare that to what you wear. If it is similar, then you know your style probably isn't the issue. If you notice a pattern in what they are wearing and that you are wearing something else, simply buying similar clothes can really help. For an example from my own experience, when I first started going out, I would wear graphic t-shirts. One night I was watching people and noticed that a lot of the guys who were with attractive women that night were wearing short-sleeve button-ups. The next day I went to the mall and found button-ups in a similar style that fit me well and that I felt comfortable wearing. Another thing to notice is their body language and how they carry themselves. If you are showing closed off or threatened body language, but you notice guys that are pulling that night, having open, confident body language, then that is something else for you to work on. This same system works for haircuts, accessories, and more. And remember, this isn't about changing yourself to copy someone else. It is just to observe best practices and find ways to implement them yourself in a manner that is congruent to your personality. If you were starting a business, you would do rigorous market and competitor analysis so that you can put your best foot forward. The same applies to dating top-tier women. On Instagram, in addition to observing things like the style of the posts, you can pay attention to the lifestyle that is on display, the places these guys go, and how they have their Instagram profile set up. Most attractive girls are on Instagram, and it is a really common way to meet women nowadays. It is also how women you meet in person will vet you and gauge how attractive your lifestyle is. I have numerous videos on this channel talking about building an attractive Instagram, and I also have a community and course linked in the description, which will take you step by step teaching you how to build an elite level Instagram. It even has a library of photos taken from profiles, which have a high amount of attractive women liking their posts and following them, so that you can emulate what works on your own page. Once you collect actionable changes that you can make to reverse engineer things that make guys successful with girls, it is time to apply it tastefully into your own life. Just because someone wore a certain shirt doesn't mean that you should go out and copy exactly what they wear and expect it to work for you. In regards to clothing, items still need to fit you right and match your general look. Body language can be practiced and over time will become more natural for you. Fixing your Instagram can involve working on improving your follower to following ratio so that it is more similar to those guys you notice that have a good female following on their page. You can also look at the pictures these guys post on Instagram and see if you can take a similar kind of picture. Don't necessarily copy the picture, but take note of the general vibe, where they are taking pictures, and if they are more group or solo shots. For example, I noticed that many guys that were getting the most girls in my area had more group pictures and candid shots, and less solo portraits. Sun Tzu wrote in The Art of War, "If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles." Knowing your competition can help you level up the girls you attract and will allow you to work smarter instead of harder. Make sure to check out our other videos for detailed guides on leveling up and attracting women. See you in the next one.